this came out just a day ago. Okay, it's called Soulframe. It sounds very Souls-like. Can we hear it? I can't hear shit. All right, sorry. Bruv, we don't hear shit. Shut up. I'm figuring it out. It's okay. You've only missed 12 seconds. Come on.
By Odin Rain, this beast we claim.
Okay. What game is this? It's called Soulframe. It's still in like the alpha phase from what I have been told. So we need to be kind. We need to have an open mind.
Their meaning like a river, curving beyond sight.
I love the way he said the river. It reminds me of that story. Remember I told you guys that story? Turn the subtitles off. My love for you. This was like the worst pickup line anyone could ever say. And it happened to a friend of mine who obviously was working as a flight attendant. So this guy comes up to her and he goes, "You are so very beautiful. My love for you is like a never-ending river." And this guy just said river the same way. Sorry, one more time. Yes.
Dreams, their meaning like a river, curving beyond sight.
Sorry.
Yes, that is a good title.
Okay. River. Yeah. Hey, I like it. I like the world. I like the atmosphere. The trees look realistic. It looks like a nice place. It's a bit dusty.
Wine level for ants.
It's very, well, I want to say dusty, but I'm sure it's foggy, isn't it? It just looks so used to
Sinecure,
being in the movies.
mercenaries of the sign not above. If
Well,
there
that's good.
exists a soulless creature, one need only look skyward.
What accent do you think that is? Turn off film green. Again, this is in the alpha. Hey. Nice. Okay, that's very God of War like. He's got spells.
Hey, give me a hand, would you?
He's playing with a controller.
Boy, sons of us. We waited to get that out for days.
What the heck are you?
You were here looking for that monstered up stag, I bet.
What game is this? This game is called
Nothing really.
Soulframe.
Just how it lives in a secrecy glade hidden by ancient magics and how to
We're just
find
checking it
said
out.
secrecy glade and
Morning, all. Good morning, Danny Demise. How you doing? Anarchy, yeah, Soulframe. Again, we're having an open mind, right? We're just going to see what it's about. It is 31 minutes long, so I did mention to chat that we'll probably be skipping through quite a bit. But it's interesting so far. There's, you know, like every game, there's always essences of different games that you are familiar with, whether you've played it or you've seen gameplay of it. That's a creepy looking thing. It reminds me of a grasshopper. Grasshoppers' mouths are like that. As a kid, I used to capture grasshoppers and then I'd try and feed them, and then they'd grab onto the grass like that with their mouths, and the mouths look just like that. 31-minute trailer. It's not a trailer. It is a game. It's actually the game. So again, this is an alpha, and I think it's probably, I don't know, I haven't seen all of it yet, so I'm thinking it might show a lot of stuff, and they're probably asking their loyal fans feedback on whether, you know, where to change stuff or where to improve on. But I think it looks interesting so far. The combat didn't look too bad.
disenchant said ancient magic.
Laser.
Few drakes and I'm an open scroll.
Okay. Oh, he's a merchant.
Okay, big
Think.
legs. I get it. Your problem is from the ground. Lucky for you, I've got one stashed down.
So you get to talk with him, all right?
My treat.
He's rubbing his nose all the time. Oh.
Sprout folk live headless for years. In my treatise, Capricious Crops, I surmise their thoughts.
He's so great.
Ah, well, if the pensives had any sense, they'd have published it.
So this is like kind of like our Lisette, isn't it? This is the Nightfold, and it's on the Silvern Sea, which is the
They're talking about it.
lake of our ancestors. So as we play the game and adventure through the Isle of Midrath, we will find the souls of our legendary ancestors and bring them here and build a village.
Okay.
So we'll just real quickly talk about over the UI a bit, Joey, and then I'll shut up for the rest.
Okay, so we're gonna talk about the UI.
We are making more of a role-playing game this time. So it is based on the three virtues of courage, spirit, and grace. And these will be your way of customizing your envoy to your liking and your play style. And then beyond that would be your pact. So if you go to the pact, which is not that, but that's fine. Oh yeah, let's show off some of the different looks.
The
yeah,
art's
I like
pretty
it. I like
cool.
It. I like it. Yeah, lots of cool armors that you'll get. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. And take out. Oh yeah, you got some
A
helmets.
TV
yeah.
sitcom is only 21 minutes.
Joey's flexing his account on me right now.
Well, it's not a trailer. That's why I had to explain.
So in Soulframe,
He's
rather
proud.
than changing your Warframe, you are going to just change. Every game needs a magic arm, I assume. So that's what we have here.
This is cool.
And you will be
You know
changing
how
your
I
pact,
like
which is with
character
the omen beasts that
customization.
are in the lands that you find yourself in. And we're probably going to do the Ode Tempest for this one. Yes, thank you. And then lastly, a big important part of the game is awakening your connection to ancestors. The Ode, which are the gods from the sky, have cast a spell song on the people of Alka and taken away their memories and their culture and their history, and it's up to us to remind them. So we have to seek out our ancestors, and they become, in essence, the ways we customize our skills. So you can see, for example, Orlick, who has his baby on his shoulder, so we can equip that.
The developer of Soulframe is
There'll be a little procedural dungeon here.
Digital Extremes, Canadian video game developer founded in
Lord
1993.
Synod, the great stag will be yours come moonrise. You may
Pause
send
button doesn't
your
work again.
collector.
Sorry, just give me a second. Is that true? Who this apparently Warframe? Soulframe is actually being overseen by former Warframe director Steve Sinclair. As he shifts over to the new game, the longtime face of the Warframe development team and the voice behind its mascot character, the Lotus, Reb Forbes, is taking control of the science fiction epic as its new creative director. Okay, so is that what you guys were asking earlier on about it? Yeah, interesting. So you're already familiar with this game? Check out Lords of the Fallen. I know, we've seen it. Definitely gonna play it.
Yeah, I should say that because we're an envoy of souls, every location in the game has kind of these wandering souls, and they constitute, I guess you could say, like a fourth spell slot. So we'll see how that works in a moment.
We don't know when it's gonna come out, though, do we? Oh, this is nice.
A relic of pre-Odin wars. The Fire King,
Late 2024.
Fenzodar, built this place, the Under-City of Dermak.
But there's no date yet. It looks pretty
The
neat.
old traps, sharp as ever.
Keep watch. The silent.
Oh! That definitely reminds me of the Kratos. It flows very well. Everything looks quite immersive. What? Oh! Ooh! Charging up. What?
Big legs! Oi! Leggy! Achoo! Sun's ass.
Choke me with sludge. The cats are everywhere, huh?
What
I was
is
gonna
this
show you the
thing?
vault.
Do you guys like the look of this game so far? Oh. I'm keen to see more spells and see like what kind of spells can we is on the potential list. The conversations seem to be not as complicated as the likes of Elden Ring.
To feel the flames of Moratru,
Oh, what the hell?
her arms entwined in sapphire blue. But I cannot.
That is kind of riddly, isn't it? Yay, back outside. He got a mount. I was thinking about the mount too. And it's way better than the one in Elden Ring. Even though we liked him. This is way cooler. We have people cheering. Oh, maybe they were at some sort of expo or something. Yeah, I was hoping that. I thought maybe in the beginning it was foggy, and then once they went into the dungeon, once they went there, I thought maybe the fog would have lifted, but no, it's still there. We need to hope that they'll change that, because I don't think I can handle it either. And I think motion blur was on. I'm not sure, but I could see things getting a little bit blurry as he was moving around quite a bit. It looked cool, but motion blur makes me sick, and that's the problem. Cloak and hair physics look neat. 100% I agree. It's Red Dead 2. Ooh. Uh-oh. Try again. That's kind of cool. Oh. It's the girl from the Jungle Book. Oh. Aww. Oh, it's gonna actually give it to you. What a good boy. Aww. So was that just accessing a memory, maybe? Interesting. They're clearly bad. I do wish they kind of showed us buttons on how. Okay. Okay, good. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure. Brutal. You should probably get hit a few times just to see what that looks like too.
tracks that might offer a clue, huh?
What's that? Combat doesn't look like it's heavy. It feels heavy. Maybe it depends on the armor. Who knows? Maybe I was thinking that too, because I think perhaps it depends on the armor. And right now, everything must be really easy because he is obviously playing as... I'm guessing he's playing on God mode, where he's undefeatable. There's not a lot of struggle, but hopefully... Not saying that we like the struggle, but of course there's got to be a balance, and hopefully it won't be too easy. I don't mind it. You know what would be cool? If they did go back in time with that memory thing that we just saw of that girl and made that kind of poppy, make the colors pop, make it more vibrant, and then come back to the reality of what the world has now become, which is dull, and everyone's dead and stuff like that. I was thinking it was health, but see how they've got the brown one, they've got the green one, and then they've got the blue one. Maybe blue is mana, green is health. See, they've got this. This must be, I don't think this is stammy, because this hasn't gone up since then. I don't know. But then what's that one? Ooh, is this a boss fight? All right, well, they've skipped it.
There. You're soon to be one of us.
Aww.
Just as you were, traitor.
Oh. Ooh.
You seek a pact with these wretched beasts? Fine. Let your fates be intertwined.
But so now we know that this is going to be our first boss. Did that even hit us?
You defy us! No child sleeps cold that when old.
Ow. Where is his health bar? I don't get it either.
The old fire in every heart.
That was cool.
Stay.
Oh, that sucks. Maybe he's just disabled his health bar. I think it came up earlier on. There. So it came up as selections here in a whatever it is, X, Y, and B. So maybe those are spells. But I thought he said 4 spell slot. So I don't know. Let's see. Oh.
Brought abundance. Would you deprive us? Stop.
See, that's going to be my favorite move.
Of history needs to return. Famine? War? The old have banished kings.
How do we feel about the combat?
Oh,
It's not doing much for me at the moment. She's not very intimidating enough.
what are you doing?
It seems quite... Oh. Predictable? Oh no, it's the girl from the... Well, big surprise there.
I know this. The song. What evil grasp have I?
Great. Well, of course we knew you were going to make it appear. Oh, what's this? Oh. I'd say, lady, get up. Help. Kind of a cool song. It's giving me goosebumps. I do like games that have a good story. I'm still trying to understand this one. Oh, Headless Horseman? It's a stag? Hi, Runin. Yeah. Do you remember? So for me, I can only compare these to games that I've played before. So earlier on, that throwing of the weapon and catching it again reminds me of Kratos from God of War, right? And this bit here, the combat with the music, and nice music too. It's very moving. It's a nice feel, I think. It's the different kind. It's less intense like it is in Elden Ring. I like to compare it to Elden Ring because Elden Ring was obviously Game of the Year last year. But I think this reminds me of, if I was to pick from my experience, I would say this combat here, not necessarily the boss itself, but the style reminds me of Hellblade. Do you remember Hellblade? Did anybody see that? Yeah, no worries. The stag reminds me of Horizon. Yeah, that's what I'm asking. What are the games? What if Elden Ring was cheery? Fighting the lady felt a little clunky, so I am curious to see other bosses, but obviously we're not going to. They gave us 2 boss fights. That's pretty cool. It seemed very slow. Sup, Snake? This poor thing. It feels cinematic more than actual combat. So I hope it's not. I hope I'm wrong. Because I don't like cinematic combat. That's a very cool looking beast. Oh. Ouch. Oh. Yeah, how dare you hurt me? Aww.
Thank you.
Wait, why are you thanking him? For coming over to you? You should be thanking us. Okay. Forgiveness. The animals are so much bigger.
You. I do not know you.
You talk.
You look like the Clegs who skinned my lovers. Who brined my rivers.
Uh-oh.
Who smeared their metal bowels on every wind.
Oh.
Yet you bear the ancient scent of kin. Can Can it be you are an envoy the Empress spoke of? Yes?
He's a druid.
Yes.
Apparently.
I'm Garen Root, stag of the Anduin Glades, omen ward of the Dendrid Herds. Envoy, I offer you the grace of my crown.
Very nice. Also, you should apologize for knocking me over just back then. Just FYI. I will forgive you. The sounds are awesome. It's a stag? Yeah. Soulframe.
Join us. Won't you?
That was cool. I'm liking the story of the game so far. Yeah, it was great. So yeah, that just came out. This video, it was a whole half an hour. It came out a day ago. Looks great. Should probably stay tuned to this one. We don't know when it's coming out, and even the comments were saying things like what were they saying? I read somewhere where it talked about the alpha. I can't remember anyways. There's too much now. It's just... Oh, this was all a day ago too. So apparently the guy came across from Warframe. We did a quick Google on it and that's what it said. The environment looks awesome. I do think maybe we should say there's too much fog. It's a bit dusty or foggy. But anyways, that was actually fun. I really am surprised by this one. I think the combat, I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure. I think I'd like to see more, but if the game came out, not tomorrow, but if the game came out next year, this year there's so many games coming out, right? And we're looking forward to a lot of games, Starfield being one. And foggy in the brain? No, it was very foggy. I don't know if you saw it, but a lot of us did. You're just coming in then, huh? But, oh, that's Pay the Baker? Just kidding. Definitely foggy in the brain every now and then, man, especially without caffeine. But anyway, going back to this, I think, see, you made me lose my train of thought. I do think that there's a lot of elements of, do you guys see Dark Souls in there? I haven't played Dark Souls, that's why it's hard for me to say yes. But I do see some Souls stuff. The health bar, we don't know what the health bar was like unless I missed it. I don't know if that was the health bar. This over here. This yellow thing, maybe that was the health bar. And then those three were just spells. I don't know. But I think I'm still interested. If this came out next year, they're predicting that it's going to come out end of next year. But if it came out even as a beta, I think I'd be keen to jump in. This is very cool. I think it's cool. So far, so good. What do you think, though? I want to hear. I want to hear what your thoughts are. Not War Souls? What? Do we know how long it's been in development? Yeah, okay, Soul. So for sure, it's going to be Souls. Even though it's more so about the story, about the souls. Digital Extremes have emphasized that the game is still in early stages of its development, with the project lead Steve Sinclair stating Soulframe development has officially begun. When? In a Twitter post, the official Warframe page in July 22. Okay, so since last year. Is that it? Thank you guys for watching that with us. I think I'm keen to check that out.